This is the night both sets of supporters have been waiting for. Not long now until kick-off on match day 1 in the Champions League. Who will get off to a positive start with all 3 points? Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And it's the opening contest for the two teams in this Champions League season. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one, Derek. It's so important that you get off to a good start. So let's hope both sides go for the win here and we get an exciting match.
Here's the initial 11 for Bayern.
Well, it's a formation we don't see too often these days, and for good reason. It leaves the central midfield players totally outnumbered, and it doesn't provide enough protection to the fullbacks, but it's certainly brave.
Lookman. No, high quality defending. Sané. Oh, big chance. Great moment. Well, what a stop that was. And over the touchline for what will be a Bayern throw-in. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Skamaka. Here's Adamola Lookman. And very deftly cut out. Thomas Müller. Goretzka. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. What's he going to do here? Müller. Here's Sané. Plays it back. Can he put it away? And able to close down the shot. What's he going to do here? Müller. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Nice weight on the pass. Zaniolo. Takes the shot. Can they cover up? And that's a very good parry. It's got to be. Well, no danger now. Nicely timed tackle. Sané. And space to cross it. Cleared away comprehensively. Right, the situation has changed, I'm hearing, in the PSG game. Let's go over to Alex Scott.
It's a goal for PSG. They've scored the opener here with only...
He might be able to make it through. Oh, good work by the keeper. Now sending it in. Well, nothing comes of it. Now can they counter clinically? And Harry Kane ready to pounce. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. It's a brilliant strike, hit with such power. What a great goal.
A goal has been scored in one of the other games. Alex Scott has the news.
Yep, it's a goal for Leverkusen. It's now 1-0 with 11 minutes on the clock.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Well, unfortunately, we had to interrupt Alex just then. Apologies for that. To confirm, Paris Saint-Germain have scored in that match, and their lead stands at 1-0 presently. Oh, chance perhaps? Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Müller. Müller distributing magnificently. Is it going to be? The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Nicolo Zaniolo. Plenty of support here. Unable to keep the ball. A foul, but advantage Bayern. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, the referee not hanging about here. He's decided to caution him, Stuart.
And he's going to be under a lot of pressure now. That was a poor challenge.
Good ball over the top. Sound piece of defending. Gianluca Scamacca. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Oh, good vision. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, let's look at this again. The 1 and 2 touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Back underway. Level pegging. 1 goal apiece in this game. Coman. Now Harry Kane. This is Coman. Kane. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. Breaking at pace. Scamacca. Nice weight on the pass. And the keeper more than equal to it. Joshua Kimmich. And teammates around him. Palinha. Now Harry Kane. Promising move this from Bayern. And veering in. And ready for it is Leroy Sané. And a confident clearance. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Could be threatening. Zaniolo. Well, there's the pullback. Straight down the throat of Neuer. Well, let's join Alex Scott because I'm hearing, Alex, there's been a goal in the Leipzig game.
It's a goal from Manchester City. It's now 1-0 with 19 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Harry Kane. Threaded through by Müller. That's a good-looking pass. Sané. Can they forge ahead? And he's fired it against the post.
Well, Bayern could easily be leading now. They're certainly looking threatening. You just sense a goal is coming here.
Kim Min-jae. Eric Dyer robbed of possession. Coman. And Bayern could get in behind the defence here. To give them the advantage. Vigorous defending. And a goal it is. But offside is the verdict.
Well, it's a good finish, but he was just offside. Great decision by the assistant.
Davide Zappacosta. Oh, getting the ball forward. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Harry Kane. Onto Goretzka. Oh, he's through here! The fans are shouting, shoot! Goretzka! Well, he tried to place that one, and given his proximity to the goal, he's bound to be disappointed. Davide Zappacosta. Here's Ademola Lookman. Might work out. Really good build-up, but no end product. Coman. And showing fine vision. Trying to craft something. Kane. Now with Müller. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Kane. This is Coman. What's he going to do here? Müller. Goretzka! And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Now sending it in. Prompt defensive action called for. Kimmich. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Scamacca. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Palinha. Now Harry Kane. Coman. Good tackle. De Ketelare. Zappacosta. Oh, surely! Oh, a sensational save!
Well, what a piece of goalkeeping that was. He's moved so quickly to make that save. Absolutely brilliant.
Going short. And possibilities here. And Kimmich puts his body on the line. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? So the corner played into the box. No nonsense clearance. And he takes on the shot. An alert reaction to tip it over. Short corner it is. And he takes it on. Great defending here. Could be. Oh, tremendous. And touched onto the frame of the goal. Alphonso Davies.
Well, the stats tell you everything. They've created opportunities, they've created chances, but they just haven't taken any. It's been a really poor display in front of goal. They've got to do a lot better with their finishing.
And now they need to put in the effort to win the ball back. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, as you can see, the cross by Davies is absolutely inch perfect. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Might be a chance here. Oh, a chance to put them in an even better position.
Well, he's got to hit the target there. What a waste that is.
Cup Mainers. Scamacca. Wonderfully weighted pass. This could be the equaliser. Oh, but he's missed it. He's completely failed the test.
Well, that was a big opportunity, and they really should be level now. They have to be more clinical in front of goal.
Leroy Sané. Sané. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So on with the action, and 3-1 the scoreline at the moment. Nicolo Zaniolo. Charles de Ketelaere. And that's a really fine piece of work defensively. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Oh, to trim back the lead. Oh, a challenge of the highest order. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. And the situation has changed in the Leipzig game. Alex Scott, what can you tell us?
It's a second goal for Manchester City. It was a nice pullback, a low-driven shot. They couldn't do anything about that one.
Oh, wait a minute. Could be in here. Opportunity squandered, and they really need to give themselves a lift.
Well, if they're going to get back into this, they need to take those sort of chances.
Kim Min-jae. Palinha. And support available. Coman. And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. Kane. Müller. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. Lookman. And in with a real chance. It has to be, surely. And he'll take efforts like that all day long. And apologies to Alex for having to cut her off. Just to confirm, Manchester City did find the net in that match, and their advantage at the moment stands at 2-0. And Kane might mean business. Still trying to make something happen. Now sliding in field. Müller managed to get it out of there. On new developments to tell you about at the Estadio de Montilivi, here's Alex.
It's a goal for Atletico Madrid. They've scored the opener here with 42 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Lookman. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Sané. What's he going to do here? Müller. And quick thinking defensively. Teammates available. Sabacosta. Oh, in with a chance! And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Keen to take it short here. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Well, they have to pay attention. In with a chance! Really close, sweeping attacking play.
Well, they just couldn't finish off what would have been a great goal on the counter-attack.
Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Nicolo Zaniolo. Lookman. Could play it in. An attack full of promise. And not cleared away properly. Still a chance. Reading it well. A smart stop here. Let's see about the delivery. Well, still an issue here. And that's a straightforward stop. Palinha. Goretzka has it now. And Palinha with it. Kane. Zane has it. What's he going to do here? Müller. Oh, big chance! And a fine stop. And played in by Kimmich. And a simple clearance, a good one. He has time to play it over. Sané. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, a really terrific outing from Harry Kane so far. Truly making his presence felt, Stuart.
Well, he's been at his best today. He just seems to get his shots away so easily, and he's taken his goals really well. Brilliant stuff from him.
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Zaniolo. His determination there for all to see. And defensive play to be applauded. Kane. This is Coman. Harry Kane. That's very fine hold-up play by Harry Kane as he waits for teammates to support him. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Goretzka. Here's Sané. And nothing comes of that attack. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Eric Dyer. Sané has it. And an astute piece of defending. Kane? Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Well, quite simply, he hasn't been able to make his mark in attack in this game, Stuart.
Well, I've been disappointed with his game so far. As those touches show us, he just hasn't been getting into the right sort of areas. That's got to improve if they're to get back into this one.
Kim Min-jae. Now Dyer. Goretzka. And the attack continues with Müller dragging it forward. And what a magical save it was! Played over. Danger still on. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Plenty of support here. Coman. Now with Müller. Could be. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
Goretzka. Will he shoot? The fans hope so. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Counter-attacking chance. They need to get bodies back. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Would have been a foul, but instead, advantage Bayern. Palinha. But a lot to look forward to on the live action front here on EA TV, and we have more live Bundesliga action for you. It's Bayern facing Werder Bremen. Well, no stopping him. Opportunity here. Corner coming up. And over it comes. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity, and momentum is with them.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Davide Zappacosta. Nice looking move, this. Chance maybe to use the counter-attacking ability to good effect. Kimmich. And Müller has it now. It's a promising position, you've got to say. Will it be Harry Kane? A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and the finish from Kane is excellent. He times his run, he finds that bit of space, and he was never going to miss that.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Mario Pasalic. Gianluca Scamacca. Firing it towards goal. And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Shielding the ball superbly. And possession given away. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Incisive pass. And the keeper to the rescue.
Well, he takes some beating, that's for sure. It really is a top-class save.
Playing it in. Coman. Well, credit to him for the challenge and a throw-in conceded. Mario Pasalic. It might be on for them. Can't miss, surely! And effectively parried away by the keeper. Manuel Neuer. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Coman. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. They might be able to capitalise in the wide position, Bayern. Using his strength to shield the ball. Cutting it back. And the keeper... Oh, and he puts away the second chance! But the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
Well, when you look at this again, there's two things wrong defensively about this. First of all, the goalkeeper should not be parrying it into a dangerous area, and the defenders have to be sharper to get to the knockdown. It's not good defending all round.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. His determination there for all to see. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Now we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
Can he finish it here, Derek?
He got a good palm on it.
Well, I have to say, that was a fine save, which just about keeps this game alive.
Müller. It could be for Sané. And still danger here. Scamacca. He'll try his luck here. Well, I must admit it didn't trouble the keeper to the extent that I thought it might. And space for Bayern in the wide position. Harry Kane. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
Well, let's take another look. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? It's a great turn and shot. What a good goal that is.
Well, back with the action. Bayern dominant. This is starting to get out of hand, you just feel. Kane. On to Coman. That's really good and effective. Can he make it count? Oh, tremendous reflex action there from the keeper.
Well, he didn't have long to react, did he? But that's a top-class save, I have to say.
Not the pass he had in mind. Lookman. Nicolo Zaniolo. Bayern regaining possession here. Harry Kane. Coman. Coman's pass needed to be better. Kopp Mainers. Lookman. And fed forwards. And delivered into the box. Well, far from the ideal header. And the goalkeeper had it all the way. Really fine play to keep possession. Kopp Mainers. Did well to win the ball back. Müller. And playing it through. And a long way out. Well, good hands there from the keeper. Lookman. Kane. In with a chance. Oh, magnificent from the keeper. Fantastic stop. Thomas Müller. Well, an attempt to forget all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong. Trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make the right sort of contact.
A super tackle and they've won possession. Might be a chance to break. De Ketelare. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And that is offside. Joshua Kimmich. Can he find the right pass? And here is Thomas Müller. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Mario Pasalic. Now Harry Kane. And return to Müller. Well, the supporters think it's on. Coman. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Well, the situation has changed in one of the other games. Here's Alex Scott with the news.
Yep, it's a goal for Leverkusen. It's now level at 2-2 with 77
Oh, forgive me, Alex. What an opportunity here. Oh, yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Well, unfortunately, we had to interrupt Alex just then. Apologies for that. Just to clarify, Leverkusen did score in that game, and that game is on a knife edge now, level at 2-2. Corner opportunity for Bayern. Let's see about the delivery. Oh, disappointing clearance. Goretzka. Now Müller, and angling it back. And he clears the danger. Palinha. Now Dyer. Coman. Kane. And Müller unaccompanied by a defender. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. He's holding the ball up here effectively, waiting for support to arrive. Oh, fine stop. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, they fancy a short one. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, there's the pullback. And striking the post. Ten minutes left for play. Kolasinac unable to hang on to it. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. And a goal update for you in the Monaco game. Let's find out who has scored it. Here's Alex.
Yes, it's a goal for Stuttgart. They're now behind by 1 with 83 minutes on the clock.
Alex, and he's in. And that's an important intervention. Skamaka. Lookman. Oh, this looks useful. Good strength to keep the ball. Really good build-up, but no end product. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Can they use their pace? That's a high-quality pass. And Harry Kane might do damage. Splendid defending. Oh, in with a chance. And keeping it out. And using his strength to shield the ball. And space for him to cut in. And not an effort that will live long in the memory.
Well, the defenders will be relieved because that was a good chance. From that sort of distance, he should really be hitting the target. It was a really poor attempt in the end.
Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Kane. The supporters want to see him have a go. And here is Thomas Müller. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Delightful pass. Well, it was close, but offside nonetheless.
Well, it's a matter of inches there, but he just went a fraction too early.
Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Lookman. Gianluca Scamacca. Now Dyer. Coman. Good tackle, take it away. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Manuel Neuer. And the keeper has it now. Eric Dyer. Coman. Has the strength to hang on to it. Now a decent position. Is it going to be? Well, in position to make it a brace, but not to be.
Well, he's certainly been a threat in this game. He's looked so lively.
Who can they pick out? Wonderful header. Excellent goalkeeping. Coman. And Palinha with it. Harry Kane. Great vision from Harry Kane. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
Lookman. And saved by the keeper. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, it still could be dangerous. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Lookman. Now, Kolasinac. Fine cross into the middle. And he did what he had to do defensively. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Sané. Kane! A goal! goal! We're really being spoiled! This is attacking football at its finest!
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And Kane wasn't going to miss that. He knows exactly how to find a bit of space in the box. He's a great player.
And snuffed out the danger immediately. Müller. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Opportunity for Müller. And disappointingly, not even close to hitting the target there.
Yeah, was looking to open up his body, guide it into the corner, but he's got it all wrong. It's a poor attempt in the end.
Goretzka. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. And full time it is, the perfect start for Bayern. They pick up all 3 points in this their